Spoiler warning for Red Matter. Seriously, you don't want to watch this if you want to play the game yourself. Welcome back to part 3 of the Red Matter series. If you've seen parts 1 and 2, which I hope you did, because you need to watch them to know what I'm talking about, then you know we've gone over a lot of big secrets in the game, Red Matter. If you need a refresher, I'll do a quick summary of what we talked about in parts 1 and 2. But seriously, just watch the videos. They're more fun. We start as an agent for the Atlantic Union. A Cold War is going on, and the enemy of the Atlantic Union is the Volgravian Republic. We were sent to a Volgravian Republic base that was on a moon orbiting Saturn. We confirmed that 5 people disappeared in the base. 2 people were killed in the base. Irina, killed by a red parasite, and Stas, murdered by one of the other crewmates, Nikolai, Olga, or Sasha. There are also more secrets going on in the background of everything. We know that a red astronaut is roaming the base, doing whatever a red astronaut would do. Along with seeing the astronaut, I've concluded that Sasha is the astronaut. She is the one who killed Stas, and she is the one causing trouble in the base. What is going on here? Why is Sasha roaming the base? Will I be able to survive and escape the haunted base? Let's continue. Look, I know I mentioned that I'll talk about the red stuff and the details about Sasha, but we need to take a look at this topic first. The big thing that is appearing in this space is slips of loyalty test results. Now, what loyalty tests am I talking about? Or even what the heck are they? There are papers on the board saying that only one person can do a certain thing. No one can have access to multiple tasks or areas. Why would they do that? Well, remember, they are the Volgravian Republic. They are the Soviet Union of Red Matter. And this is during a Cold War. And in our world, the Soviet Union and the USA were the big players during that time. Just like the last videos, we need to go over a little bit of history to understand what's happening in the game. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the USA were trying to be superior over the other. During that time, they tried to gather allies, have the most advanced technology, and be the most powerful with military force. Of course, when you're making a bunch of inventions, you can expect your rival to send spies. So, both America and the Soviet Union were superstitious with all their citizens. They wanted to make sure nobody's a traitor. They did a lot of things to make sure of that. Security was tight, and they did investigations on people who are supposedly traitors. And I'm saying this with big quotation marks. This happened in America pretty hard. For a while, the government did this witch hunt for any communists called McCarthyism. They arrested people and put them on trial with very little or no evidence at all. And thousands of lives and careers were ruined. It was definitely a violation of democratic freedom. But Gabriel, how is this related to Red Matter? Well, a lot. After going through a weird tunnel Sasha made, we enter a room with the AI. Pin on that. There is a desk with 2 buttons in front and a large screen on the wall. The AI gives me a slip, telling me it's going to test me. After a bunch of 2-choice questions, I was done, and I was able to get back to my objective. Not only did I take it, but it seemed that the crewmates... Hello, mate. But it seemed that the crewmates took the test a lot. Why did they do it? And what does it all mean? Simple. The Volgravian Republic required them to take it, and after the test, someone, Nikolai most likely, would report the results to the government, telling them if they are remaining loyal or not. That answers the first question, but what about the second question? What does this mean? It means that some of these people are beginning to change their loyalty. You know when I said that Sasha could be the one who killed Stas? Well, my guess on Nikolai is still a theory there. Because believe it or not, Stas has been skipping tests. I found a ton of slips on his desk and his locker from the AI telling him he is skipping and needs to take it. Stas is probably trying to resist, or he just doesn't want to do it overall, and Nikolai puts a stop to him because he's causing damage. Time to talk about the biggest mystery of red matter. What is the red? And that's what I'm going to call it because I have a feeling it doesn't have a name yet. The crewmates seem to have different names for it. Yes, I know the title is called Red Matter. It literally says it right there. But I'm focusing what's going on in the game. That's just a title. Anyway, in the note, it says, I hope your death will at least serve so we can all combat the red parasite that killed you. Red parasite. That sounds like a living thing. What does this mean? Why is it called that? I don't know, but we also hear a different name for it. From Nikolai himself in the security room. The document says that he had to quarantine because Irina was able to handle the red mold. Now the security guy is calling it the red mold. The red is being called different names along with the title of the game being called Red Matter. I think the crewmates don't know what it's called, and I also think the developers are messing with us, making it mysterious. So what is it? I think it's alive. Why? Look at the names again. Red parasite and red mold. I see a theme going on here. Parasite and mold. They are both living things. If the red acts like a living thing, or Irina confirms that's a living thing, I feel like it's going to be some kind of symbiote-like creature.
We are Venom.
Not only did Nikolai and Stas call it names that are related to living things, we know that Sasha, or somebody else, has been corrupted, or something like that. We see that not only on the cover, but also when he or she appeared, there was a large red circle glowing, either on her or his visor, on her or his face. It shows that they are connected. Sasha, or someone else, was taken over from it. We do know it's really powerful stuff. Sasha was able to make some kind of barrier in front of a wall. I bet some of you are thinking it's probably making her evil. It makes sense, right? I don't think so. I think she is not hostile to us at all.
What? No!
Yes, I know. It sounds crazy, but think about it. Sasha has all these abilities that seem to make something appear or levitate. Sasha is pretty powerful, and she's able to do all of that, along with disappearing without me seeing. Still not creepy there. That means Sasha would have wanted me dead immediately. And I'm pretty sure she would have done that, instead of giving me a puzzle. I have a feeling that Sasha attacked the crewmates, because they are against her, and she needed to do something, and maybe, just maybe, she's trying to tell us something. Seriously, think about it. Sasha could have killed us, anytime in the base, in the elevator, the hallway, locker room, or even while I'm trying to activate the reactor. She could have made it explode. It's weird. I mean, the way Sasha was acting is something I wouldn't do if I was her. Before I even entered the base, she could have made me just die out there. Why didn't she do that? It's gotta mean something. The fact that it's a possibility that she killed Sauce would make sense for her to kill me. Why didn't she? Why make me use a chessboard and walk through a tunnel? By the looks of it, she wanted me to know something. I think she wants me to know about the loyalty going on between the crewmates and the Volgravian Republic. Nikolai is most likely the most loyal out of all of them, and will do what he can for the Volgravian Republic. Olga is kind of undecided. We don't have much information on her. We basically have nothing, but I feel like she would be with Nikolai. After Irina's death, Stas and Sasha were beginning to lose trust in the government. And I know I said Sasha could be the killer, but I have an idea why it's probably not Sasha. Number 1. When Nikolai killed Stasa... I'm Stasa. That's weird. I'm not doing that again. When Nikolai killed Stas, it was the last straw for Sasha. She lost Irina and Stas, and knowing she lost her friends and allies, she chooses to finally rebel. Number 2. Stas and Sasha most likely teamed up to rebel against Nikolai and Olga. They fought, and things got messy real quick. Or it's number 3. They all got suspicious of each other, and it became a free-for-all between all 4 of them. Is there a possibility that someone could have escaped? Maybe. On a board that looked like it was used for reminders to the crewmates, one reminder was Nikolai had the task of making sure the escape shuttles stayed intact. Therefore, they have a way of escaping the moon. I don't know if anyone ever escaped though. They most likely did. This is the last thing we need to go over before the conclusion. The AI. It's just some sphere with a screen with a yellow dot tracking me. If it wants to communicate, it would dispense a slip with a message on it. When I first noticed it, it was just staring at me. I picked up a slip it made, and it said, "My presence here is a breach in evacuation protocol." This means that some of the crewmates either A. evacuated the base, or B. they didn't get the chance to. The AI just revealed that an evacuation protocol was activated. That means the crewmates did or tried to evacuate, and the AI locked up some of the rooms and locked down the base. When I tried to open a room, I couldn't open it and said it could only be opened from the outside. The big thing about it that makes it worth talking about is that it's been very quiet about things, or it doesn't seem to be very smart about the situation in the base. It's an AI, but it's no Cortana. It seems to be an AI built to monitor the base, keep it operational, and follow protocol. I bet it would have told us about the red astronaut roaming the base. Why doesn't it say anything? It could be either it doesn't know, or it has been corrupted. Maybe the red astronaut corrupted it and made it not talk a lot about what happened, make it act like nothing's wrong, and saying as little information as possible. There is evidence that supports it. When the power outage happened, it just acts calm and collected, and tells me that I need to activate the reactor to fix everything. So I better keep an eye on it. We just talked about a lot in Red Matter, and you're all probably wondering what's going to happen next. I'm pretty sure I have an idea. I only got to a red safe I need to open. Man, what is it with red stuff in this game? So I stopped and made the videos. I'm going to try and guess what might happen next. After figuring out the combination of vault, I got the documents and I was tasked to grab, and I encounter Sasha. She leads me to another area. I will soon lose contact with the Atlantic Union. I will only have one choice: figure out the problem and escape. She will most likely not be hostile to me, and she will reveal to me all her secrets and everything she knows about the Volgravian Republic. Now that's an ending. Okay, I'm done making these videos, and I posted them. It's time to finish the game. When I finish the game, I'll post a video telling you what I got wrong, what I got right, and maybe, if there's a chance of a sequel, I'll make a theory about that. Thank you so much for watching this. I enjoyed it, and I'm thinking of making more videos like this when I get the chance. And as always, expect the unexpected. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get to the outro, guys.